Om Namah Shivaya. I am astrologer and author, Professor Rudraksha from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. In continuation to my video, Illogics in Hindu astrology, let us venture into another illogical propositions put forward by our seers in Hindu astrology, which is not astrological in its connection. So it is all about the friendship and or friendly and inimical relationship between planets. Venus and Saturn, they are friend. Jupiter and Mercury, they are inimical. Both of them is one kind of illogic in Hindu astrology. If I match the signification of the planets. Let me give you example to understand these things. First, let's think of the proposition Mercury and Jupiter, they are inimical. Is almost kind of impossible. Almost. Though not completely, yes, there may be a chance, but very less. Why? Mercury is information, Jupiter is knowledge. Okay. Without information, there can be no knowledge. I'm not talking about this yogic knowledge, tantric knowledge, uh, especially yogic knowledge. For tantric knowledge, also you need to have some information. But for the experiential knowledge, that I'm fine. And don't take that my proposition to that level. But normally, I'm saying that he's a professor in physics because Jupiter in Lagna, Jupiter is aspecting the 10th house, Jupiter in the 10th house. I gave a lot of reason for that because he's a teacher. But without Mercury, knowledge is impossible. I'm talking of pure academic realm. Do not take it to the spiritual realm. Like my guru, Sadguru Jaggu Vasudev says that why you are reading so much book? Try to read this book. So there he is saying experiential knowledge. Please do not consider that thing, but any academic knowledge per se. The first requirement is Mercury, or else you cannot be good in college, in graduation, in post graduation. Yes, for your PhD, MPhil, and your learning attitude, that is Jupiter. Well, only Mercury is okay. Jupiter may not be always backed by it. So good Mercury, you are now engineer, you are now a graduate IT professional, having good brain, a good chess player. But you know one thing, without that learning attitude, you will not able to progress in your life. So even if your Mercury is strong, the tinge of Jupiter is necessary to keep that learning attitude inside you so that it will be helpful for your professional development. So the learning attitude should be there towards knowledge, a passion towards knowledge. Even learning attitude is assignment of to Mercury to some extent, but primarily without information, knowledge is not possible. Information knowledge combined together with a lot year of practice lead to wisdom. So information knowledge and wisdom, vidya, jnana and prajna. So Take it for wisdom, continuous research, and in-depth research. You need the help of Saturn. But how come without Jupiter and Mercury? There may be highly good Mercury, little bit Jupiter, good Jupiter, little bit Mercury, but without that, a person cannot be an intellectual. Besides, your voice is Mercury. Even if you are a good intellectual, your writing is Mercury. So how you can exercise your knowledge? How you can flourish your knowledge? So Professor Mohapatra is writing, saying that's because of Mercury. Professor Mohapatra has got a lot of books to read. That's because of Jupiter. No, no. In Hindu astrology, they are inimical. So either it is Mercury or it is Jupiter. Wrong. So this is one of the illogics, which is I personally find should not be. Even if so many cases they've not allowed that you wear the gemstone of Jupiter and Mercury. No, you can. Especially for any Jupiterian ascendant, Mercury is the Lord of Kendras. For any Mercurian ascendant, Jupiter is the Lord of Kendras. In that case, if they are not strong, you can give the gemstone of them both. Do not consider they are inimical. Here also, astrological, they are friendly because they are ruling two of the Kendras. But saying that Mercury and Jupiter are inimical is really incorrect to many extent with due respect to the propositions put forward by our deceased. Now come next. Venus and Saturn are friendly. How come? Venus is laziness, Saturn is industry. Venus is greed, Saturn is vairagya, detachment. Bloody completely opposite. Hmm? Venus is marriage, Saturn is separation. Conditions apply though, but they are friendly. See, if you are so the significations of the planets, if they are matching, how come they are not friends? Me and a like-minded person like me, they are watching my videos and they are loving it, and we will be friends. These two things. In one of the conferences, some guy was saying that why Sanivat Rahu? Rahu should be like Shukra. Rahu is obsession. I said, right. But leave that apart. Saturn and Venus, they are friendly. Which way? The Saturn and Venus, they are in conjunction in one house. Bloody damn, they are contradicting their the significations. Jupiter and Mercury, they are in the same house, inimical, so problem. But they are sharing their information. So practically, you check. You will definitely find that conjunction of Venus and Saturn and conjunction of Mercury and Jupiter, even though by classical formula it is saying wrong, but practically you will find yes, if Mercury and Jupiter in conjunction in the 10th house in the Lagna, that person will be strongly attached to knowledge, love reading, writing kind of things. While this Venus and Saturn conjunction in Lagna and other places, you will find that person is confused. Oh, I want a house. Okay, I don't want because Saturn and Jupiter. And always remember, whenever you are looking the result of a conjunction, please look for the Sadbara of the planets. If both the planets they are almost equally Sadbari, then they are going to give this kind of dichotomous attitude to that person. If one planet is engulfing other by more Sadbara, nothing but your karmic baggages the planet is indicating, then that planet obviously going to rule over the other. But you just think again, how come these two combinations be taken as right in the classical Hindu perspective, where they are really contributing very positively, I mean Jupiter Mercury conjunction, and negatively Saturn Venus conjunction in a chart. So please do not take them in the fashion it is mentioned in classics. Here, I'll take the privilege of taking Guruvarka, talking about Guruvarka and Rao, who always say that don't believe in classics blindly. Do your research. So, but I personally 99% classics. But in that 1%, I am just finding some illogics where improvements need to be done because practically these things are true. So Venus, Saturn, they cannot be very friendly, where Jupiter and Mercury cannot be inimical. I hope you enjoy this video. If you have some information to share, please share in the comment box, which will be valuable for a demote like me and my demote listeners. No need to write the comment that our video is very good. You are sharing extraordinary content. Well, you like my content, you can support my channel financially by paying me the amount you want. It is given in the description. That will be much more better. Or else, if you're not able to do that, that is also okay with me. I mean, I don't have any askings for you. But do not fill this comment box. I got up in the morning and find comments. Good video. Jai Jai. So please keep this channel in perspective of Professor Mohapatra as to research and review. Don't put anything very lucid and unnecessary here. Well, this is all for today. If Lord Mahadeva wants, I'll come up with another new video soon. Till then, God bless you all. Om Namah Shivaya.